flexibility. This is my second class. So thank you for watching along again. So today we have a little bit of a similar structure. We'll start with a little bit of a dynamic warm-up, and then we'll get into a couple little circuits. So the first one that we will be doing is an overhead reach. So your hands are actually going to be together, and you're going to have a wrist flexion at the top. So you're just pulling on your wrist here at the top of this movement, and then a slight lean to the side. I'm going to hold this for about 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Coming back to neutral. You're going to switch hands, doing the wrist flexion on the other side, a slight lean, holding for 10. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, last week we did seated calf swings. This week we will do standing calf swings. If you have trouble doing standing, please do the seated. So your heel is going to be on the ground, toe to the sky, nice and slow swipe, and then you're coming up into a whole circle. We're going to do 10 per leg. Nice and slow. Make sure you're getting full range of motion. We're at 6 on this leg. Two more. Last one. Okay, and we're switching sides. Exact same thing on the other side. So heel on the ground, toe to the sky. Make sure you're pushing your bum out as you're coming down. The whole point is keeping this one leg locked out. We're halfway there. Three more. Last one. Okay, we're gonna go on the floor for the next stretch. This is called a 90-90 stretch. So your feet are going to be planted in front of you. Your hands are going to be behind you for support. What we're doing, kind of like a windshield with our knees. So you're dropping to one side and then alternating. So we're not swinging the whole body. We really want to keep ourselves propped up, core tight, and we're just moving our legs in order to stretch out our hips. Nice and slow. We'll do this for about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go right back to standing, and we're going to do our overhead flexion again. Starting with one wrist, giving it a pull, and then a slight lean to the side. Okay, coming back to center, switching arms, so exact same thing. Pulling to one side, holding for about 10 seconds. Okay, coming back up right. You're going to go right back into those calf swings. Starting with whatever leg you would like. Heel on the ground, toe pointing towards the sky. Make sure deep breath. So remember, these movements aren't meant to be done super quickly. The faster that you go, the less you kind of get out of these ones. So nice and slow, controlled. We have 2 more on this leg. Last one. Okay, switching legs, exact same thing on the opposite side here. Heel on the ground, toe to the sky. Nice and slow. Make sure you're pushing your bum back so that your knee does not bend. Halfway there. one. 3 more. Last one. Okay, we're going to go to the mat again for our 90-90 stretch. Feet in front, hands behind, and then we're just dropping our knees side to side here. Again, doesn't have to be super quick. Really just feel your body. Notice any aches, pains, tightness areas. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Going right back into the wrist flexion. Starting again with whatever wrist you would like. Overhead, we're going to grab our wrist here. Pulling slightly to the side, and we're holding this for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Switching wrist, exact same thing. Just leaning to the opposite side. 3, 2, 1. Okay, going into our last calf swing. If you're struggling with a little bit of stability, feel free to hold onto a wall while you do this, or a chair, couch, whatever is close by. So nice and slow, again, full range at the top here. Halfway on this leg. Keep it up. 3 left. One more on this leg. Okay, switching legs, exact same thing again. Heel on the ground, toe to the sky. Halfway, we're almost there. This is our last round of these. So if you hate them, we are almost done. 2 more. Last one. Okay, going to the mat one last time here for those 90-90 stretch. So again, dropping our knees to the mat. We're as close as we can get. There was not long ago where I can only really get to about here, so mobility does take time. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we'll have a quick 30-second water break here before we start the next workout. You will not need a mat for the next workout, but you will need a wall or a door, pretty much anything you're going to push your body weight against. So we're going to do a squat into a forward fold. So I'm going to do this just on a slight angle so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so a neutral stance. Want your feet to be shoulder width apart. Okay, focus on driving your knees out. I like to have my hands together. It gives me a little more balance, but your hands can be anywhere you want, okay? Coming into a squat as low as you can get, back upright, feet together, and then going for a forward fold. So again, I can touch my toes. If you cannot touch your toes, you're gonna slide your hands up and down your shins repeatedly, okay? So we're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. So we're doing 15 of these, holding the forward fold for 3 seconds, and then back into your squat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is 9 right here, and we are going to 15. 1, 2, 3. We're almost there. Keep it up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're gonna superset this with what I call a standing downward dog. So basically it's just a downward dog modified. So here you're gonna do the wall. So your hands will be on the wall, and you're gonna walk yourself out into a tabletop. So see how my back is neutral and get no bend or anything like that? You want your back to be as straight as possible, your elbows locked out, and you're just gonna allow your head to fall weightlessly in between your shoulders. And we're just gonna hold this position for about 20 seconds. You could have a slight bend in your knees, but you do get more out of the stretch if they are locked out. But if you're very, very tight, I would encourage a slight bend in the knees. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1. Okay. If you want, you can grab some water before we do the next squat. We're going to start in 10 seconds, so get yourselves ready. We're going to do 15 again. Okay, starting in 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna hate me counting by the end of this. I know it. 1, 2, 3. We're at 6 right now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See, I started counting and now I can't stop. 1, 2, 3. 9 right here. Again, going to 15. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got 2 left. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, going into that shoulder drop again. So remember, hands on the wall, walking yourself out into a tabletop position. And then just allowing your head to fall weightlessly in between your shoulder blades. Hold this for about 20 seconds again. Three, 2, 1. If you want some water, I would encourage it. Okay, we have 1 round left of the squats. Okay, we are starting in 10 seconds, so get yourselves ready to do so. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is 7. We're almost done. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. So this is 10 here, which means we only have 5 left. Thank God, my legs are on fire. Hopefully yours are too. 4 left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, going into the last shoulder drop. Okay, so hands on the wall and walking ourselves out, allowing our head to fall in between our shoulders. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, grab some water. We are going to move on to our last circuit. Okay. For this next one, I'm using a block for a step, but if you're at home, use your stairs if you have them. A stool, a chair with no wheels, please. Maybe I should have led with that. But pretty much any small step, and it does not have to be this high. Unfortunately, this is just the shortest one I could find. So we are going to do step-ups next. Slightly different though. So leading with the same leg always, we're going to take a step up, and then back down. So again, always leading with the same leg. And we're going to do 10 per leg, okay? Start with whatever leg you would like. We're going to do both. So we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. We're at 4. 2 more. Last one. Switching legs. If you can't find a step and you're struggling, instead take a step up and you're driving your knee up. Okay? So this is an alternative if you live in an apartment, you're at your desk, or anything like that. Okay? Switching legs. Again, same thing. Again, it really doesn't matter how fast you go. Focus on being stable in your step. So try to see if your knee wobbles at all, if you're kind of wobbling on the way down. These repetitive movements will hopefully aim to fix those, or just draw attention to them. Last one here. Okay, we're going to superset a downward dog with a calf pump. I will show another way to do this. For those that don't feel comfortable getting themselves into a downward dog. Okay, so get yourself into a comfortable downward dog position. You're going to come on one of your toes and then you're fully straightening it. Okay, so the point here is getting a calf stretch. Okay, you can choose to do that, or if you have a wall, toes on the wall, heel on the ground. And then you're just slightly leaning in towards the wall. Okay, hold both sides for 30 seconds. Choose whichever one you prefer. We're going to start in 3, 2, you're doing one leg, you can switch to the other now. Okay, you can walk yourselves back up. 10 seconds, and we're going for round 2 on our step-ups. So get yourselves ready. Pick whatever leg you'd like to start with, and we're starting in 3, 2, and 1. We're already halfway there. Keep it up. 3 more. Last one on this leg. Immediately switching legs. Try to be aware if you see any differences in the balances in your legs as well. I find that some people can overcompensate, so an exercise like this may draw attention to that. We only have 3 left. Last one. Great. Either doing the heel stretch with the wall or the downward dog. Okay. And starting in 3, 2, 1. If you're doing one leg, switch. Okay, walking ourselves back up. Last round before we do some cool down stretches. Grab some water if you'd like, starting in 10 seconds. Okay, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, start with whatever leg you'd like. Try to look forward as well, so you maintain a neutral spine. So try not to keep looking down at your feet if you can. One more on this leg. Switching legs. Don't worry if you mess up the steps. I've messed them up a few times. If you've noticed, it's okay. 2 more. Last one. Okay, either wall stretch or downward dog. Okay, starting in 3, 2, and 1. If you're doing one leg switch. Okay, walk yourselves up, grab some water if you would like. We're going to start our cool down stretches. So we will need a mat, or it can be on the floor. The floor is just very hard, so I'm going to use a mat. Okay, we're going to do a simple seated butterfly. So you want your feet together. So with today's stretch, try not to focus on really getting those heels close to your bum as you can. What we're going to do is find a comfortable spot, and you're just going to lean forward into this stretch. As far as you can comfortably yet. Again, we're not trying to force ourselves into this. We're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. Some deep breathing. Okay, 3, 2, 1. The next one we're going to do is kind of like a toe touch matrix, for lack of better words, spreading the legs out. Something to keep in mind, heels on the ground and try to have our toes flexed so we can get the most out of the calf and hamstring stretch. Okay, reaching with both hands to one leg. If you can touch your toes, great. If not, try the ankle or sliding the hands up and down the shin. Holding for 15 seconds. And now we're going to go to center. So you're reaching your hands as far forward as you can get comfortably. Okay, and we're holding this for 15 seconds. Okay, now we're moving to the opposite foot in both hands. Three, 2, and 1. Now the feet will come together in front of us and reaching forward. Again, if you can't reach the toes, the ankles or the hand slide. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, so that concludes today's mobility and stability. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully see you next week for a new mobility and stability. So have a great day, and I'll let you go now. Bye!